Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my Abundance Activators tribe. Thank you so much for being here. Today is Friday, August 1st, and William and I are here for another Inspired Insight session today. And yes, we are back after a little while. We were taking a little bit of summer off. Our partner, Armin, is traveling and has been traveling. So we are back with August forecast for you guys. So with further ado, let me get started. How are you doing, William?
I'm fine. Busy month in the July. That's why we
Yes,
don't have time to do live stream.
exactly. We both have been busy with different projects, with our businesses, with our lives and family, but we wanted to kickstart August today with the Qimen forecast. And I wanted to introduce you to the energy forecast and see what this energy is going to bring you so that you can prepare and plan the month ahead with more confidence, clarity, and courage. My name is Gagan Sarkaria. I'm a high achievement business coach. I'm certified Chinese metaphysics practitioner based out of Texas, United States of America. I'm also the owner of Gagan Sarkaria International Consulting Group. And I have with me my partners, William Chua from Singapore and Armin Satyagyan from Armenia. And together we are forming Gagan Sarkaria International Consulting Group, where we assist determined entrepreneurs and executives achieve remarkable success. We all use Chinese metaphysics to achieve results and success in various aspects of our lives, whether it is business, career, finances, investments, side gigs, health, relationships, you name it, we have the solution based on Chinese metaphysics and based on your current situation. So today we're going to talk about the August 2025 monthly forecast using Qimen Dunja, and we will walk you through what the different sectors and areas have in store so that you can plan the month ahead. Now, if you are here and you are currently watching us or will be watching us back as a replay, I would love for you to scan this QR code so that you can plot your destiny chart based on Chinese metaphysics modality called Qimen Dunja. This is a calculator, absolutely free. You can scan the QR code and it'll take you to a form where you can fill out some basic information and then plot a chart that would look something similar to this, but this is the monthly chart. You need your own destiny chart, which is attached to your date of birth, your time of birth, has your energy imprint on it because it's a fixed chart. Then you're going to overlay this month's chart here, which is the August chart for the month of August, which is the Jia Shen, the wood monkey energy. Now, let me give you a little overview of what this chart looks like. If you read it from the top to bottom, you can see it starts from August 7th, will end on August 6th, 2025. This is the monthly energy that we're going to talk about. William will walk you through the details. But if you look at it's a yin chart, meaning that two of the deities, the tiger and the tortoise, will appear on this chart depending upon when you are born. You may have tiger and tortoise in your destiny chart or you may not. Now remember the formula of 8, 9, and 10. What does that mean? There are 8 doors in Qimen, 9 stars in Qimen, and 10 deities in Qimen, and there are also 10 heavenly stamps. We will review these 8 boxes individually, excluding the center box or the palace. So William will walk you through the outside 8 directions and the boxes and help you understand what does that mean for this month when you look at your own destiny chart. Now, if you remember from previous sessions that William and I have done, how to do or how to use Qimen for important activities, he has shared that in Qimen Dunja system, we follow these 8 different categories, and we will walk you through the next phase of this. So if you're ready and you have your chart, or you can pause if you're watching the replay to go plot your own Qimen Dunja chart. Before we take you further, I have an invitation for you. I would love for you to scan this QR code and come hang out with us on Telegram. This is the Abundance Manifestation channel, where we do post information related to manifestation, abundance, meditation, and other related activities, so that you can have a spiritual and a financial growth. So here I'm going to pass the mic back to William. And William, the stage is yours. Please come and share with us your wisdom, your knowledge, your expertise around Qimen Dunja, and how can we and the audience plan the month of August for based upon their goals and desires. Thank you so much, William, for being here. The mic is all yours.
Thank you, Gagan, for the introduction. Okay, now Gagan has mentioned that this month, which is the month of August, is starting from 7th of August to 6th of September. So this is how the month works. It don't start exactly from the 1st of August to 31st of August. So this is how this Chinese metaphysics started on the days. Right. And you can see that beside Gagan mentioned, this is the yin chart that we only can see two deities, and while the other two deities are hiding, right? At the same time, you can see from this chart is a full yin chart. So what do we mean by full yin chart in these technical terms? We call it a technical terms. What do we mean by full yin chart? What does it mean, and what it brings? Okay, when a full yin chart means that everything will be stagnant, or maybe take a pause, or even I would say slow down. Slow down. See, this is the month of August. Beside this chart being a slow chart, we call it because a full yin chart. There's something that we can do. Like example, we can do like we need to re-strategize what we should do, or rethink of what is the next move. Take a pause and think what is upcoming next. Because you see, we are just over the 1 month of the second half of the year. Which you see, July is the second half of the year, first month. We're off to the second month. It's a good time we recheck our progress. Because in the beginning of the year, you might have set some goals to hit by end of the year, to hit your target, hit your certain income, hit your certain projects, and so on. But are they on track? You see? You cannot wait till December and then you say, ta-da! Okay, I made it. Oh, ta-da! I didn't do it. You see, you cannot wait till the last day. You have to do a checkpoint. So this is the checkpoint. It's a good time because this full yin chart is a good checkpoint to check where are you stand right now. And from here, then you decide whether should you progress or in the same direction or make some changes to what you should do. Okay, so this is a very important month, in fact. So beside a full yin chart, which is take a pause, it also can mean that you need to rethink of what is your goal and whether are you on track or in line with your goal, right? So let's move on to the sectors. The first sector I'm going to talk about is the Southwest. Why Southwest? Because this is the monkey month. So monkey month apparently is in the Southwest box. So we will start with Southwest, right? Okay, so you can see there are a lot of formation here, right? You can see all this negative formation, and you can see there's a chief. Whenever you see a chief, there's a jia. Jia means that, and chief and jia, if you study Qimen Dunja, they will say the word called Qimen Dunja, right? That's the case. It's of this jia. It means it's a king, but the king is facing some problems, some crisis, because Geng is countering the king. So Geng is someone that actually trying to take overthrow the king. So he's facing a tough time right now. And you're facing with a death door, means that everything in here might have to end. in the way that whatever you're doing, okay, you will see some pause or some obstruction that you'll be dealing with. So with this obstruction, you have to think of a solution. So that's why this Southwest is a very good time. If people, the Destiny Palace is happen to be in the Southwest, like me, my Destiny Palace in the Southwest. So it's a good time for me to think about what is the thing that I need to stop doing, and then what's the thing that I need to do new things. Because when this means that something has to be stopped and start with a new thing. Okay, so this is an important time. I have to rethink what should I do. So because on top of all these things, about one thing good about this thing is there's an envoy. Envoy means the door is in charge. The door of action. The door that can make things move. So when you have this envoy in here, that means whatever decision you're going to make and then going to act on it, okay, of course something has to be different from the original one. The whole thing or your goal will change, and then you'll move towards what you want to do. So this is a very important sector here. So remember, as I said, there's a Geng trying to give problems. So you have to find out the problem. You have to break through from this area to get to the next level. So with this, that means you have to be prepared that you have to go so-called solo, or you have to be prepared. You need to stay focused or reassess everything again. So this is the energy for this uh, Southwest sector. But what can we do? We can use the miracle of the chief. Chief will give you guidance of what should you do. The chief is the leader. Chief is the leader. So you can actually manifest to the chief, ask chief to give you the direction, ask chief to give you the clarity, okay, to do the things and you think is good for you. So you just need to manifest to the chief during the month of August, which is from 7 August to 6 of September, because if your Destiny Palace is in the Southwest, so I'll be using chief, okay, to manifest, to gain clarity on what should you do and how to handle the obstacles. So this is Southwest. Let's move on to the next sector. Next one is West. Okay, so West, we can see some money issue. Okay, money, because this is referring to money and this is referring to some fear. You have encountered some fear into how to handling a financial fear, financially having in fear, and this is the obstruction. So you may be having some obstacles in dealing with financial matters. Okay, but during these financial matters, uh, again, when this fear come in, you might not be able to think well. So you have to stay calm, okay, to think what the thing you need to do, right? So in terms of these matters, when we have this fear, sometimes we cannot think well, and we cannot think well. So in order to solve this so-called or guide you along in how to handle this situation when you have this Destiny Palace in the West, you just go for the Nine Heaven. Because Nine Heaven will give you the vision, the foresight, okay, of what is the so-called the obstacles or even what is the chances of getting the thing done. So we need to just manifest in the month of August, okay, for the Nine Heaven to give you direction and see what is the thing that you can do so that it can benefit you. At the same time, this so-called this sector actually involve a lot with, I would say, um, speaking and communication. So sometimes these communication things also will actually matters in these sectors. That is to say that during this month, you have to communicate well. You have to think twice before you say something, or not to give people some wrong comments or something like that, right? So you have to be careful of what you're going to say, or plan well what to say. It's not how you say, it's what you're going to say. Okay. or whatever you're going to say, the sentence, it matters most in this particular month. Okay?
William, I want to add here, especially for those who are newbies or they are like very new, brand new to Qimen, and or they are new to our channels. There are different components in these boxes, and William and I and Armin, we talk a lot about redesigning your destiny using Qimen and other modalities because if we know what the problem is, we are here to find the solutions. And yes, if there is a weaker energy or a stronger energy, or there is a fear door, that has to do with your actions and the environment being the star, which is the pillar. We want to give you solutions that how can you find your own solutions for the energy if your destiny palace in these different sectors. And just like how William said, William, I love the fact that your words are important. It's not only how you say what you say. This month with West sector, that's a great advice that you're giving, that be mindful and seek the blessings and the guidance of nine heavens deity to seek foresight. And the only way you can counteract fear or lack of clarity or any ambiguity is if you seek advice. If you're not calm, you won't be in the right mindset to even let somebody else come and help you. So that is very important. So William, continue, please. Thank you so much for this wisdom, because your way of explaining is very different than mine and very different than Armin. So the flavor that we bring to the table is great. And that's why I said, okay, you need to lead the session today. you have more experience, more wisdom, and a different way of sharing. So we love that part of you, William. Thank you.
Thank you, Gagan. Okay, let's move on to the Northwest. Right. So as you can see, Northwest looks good. On one glance, it looks good. You have this heart and open door, which denotes that opportunities or even great chances of things that are coming to you. Right. However, this door, it could be means that the opportunity is too overwhelming, that it could be a trap. It could be a trap. It could be a trap. It means that there are too many things that come to you. This opportunity, just one whole bunch that come to you, then you probably cannot handle, and then you're being trapped, okay, in handling these so-called the opportunities. So be very careful on dealing with this during this month, dealing with whatever thing that comes to you. Yeah, it might looks good on outside. You need to study well inside to see whether is this the real opportunity, and is it the real one that actually can make you do well, or even is this the actual so-called profitable opportunity. You need to take a very close look, because we don't get yourself to being trapped, okay, by all this so-called, or being blinded by all this opportunity, because you could be very overwhelmed. So during this time, okay, what you can do, you can actually manifest to the ninth earth. Ninth earth is something like to give you being grounded. You grounded on doing the things. You stay low to look at the things from the bottom rather than look from the top. Because by looking from the top, you might miss out some important things below. So you have to grounded yourself, look from below, from ground level, to see the overall view of what is the opportunity that comes to you, right? So you can manifest to the ninth earth, okay, to give you the so-called the resources, because ninth earth is about resource. To give you the resources to find out what is this opportunity about. Is this the real deal, right? Then you can get this thing and you can choose the one that you want to move forward. So it's very important. Don't get yourself being trapped, okay? Because there are many opportunities that will come to you. Just be very mindful. All right. Next, let's move on to the north. Okay. In the north, okay, this you see this month, though we keep saying that it's a lot of it's a full in charge. Everything it could be slow or take a pause. Yeah. This palace in the north is also talking about opportunities. Why? Because this is talking about the business. It's talking about something, some business that may come to you, or even those, we call it the unconventional way of business that you can handle things, or even people will actually give you some advice. Okay, this is some people that give you some advice. See, these people, the advice, it could be, you have to measure, it could be good or it could be bad to you, depends on how you see it. Because in terms of running a business, there's no right or wrong on doing things. Or like for example, for a businessman, in order to make the business to come through and do well, the business, they have some strategies. So people might think that the strategies the person is doing it, it might not be so-called proper. But it depends how you see things. There's no right or wrong in running a business. But the people who are giving this advice, it may give you the wrong advice. Okay. Because in this part, we have this tortoise. People will actually somehow influence you, or even to the extent that will actually uh, blinded your mind with a lot of so-called negative things. Okay? At the same time, with this rest door, you also make you feel that you are juggled between you want to go for the business idea or you want to go for the so-called the resting time. Resting time means that leisure. So you are juggling between you want to go for a business or leisure. But people give you the idea that whatever people will give, whether it's go for the business or the leisure, you have to judge yourself whether which one should you go for. Because over here, this is north is about water. Water is something that is dark, means that everything you probably cannot see clearly. So your thought over here is very important. Make sure you clear up all the things. So what you can do, you use a black tortoise, right? Black tortoise, by manifesting with this black tortoise. People say, hey, well, manifesting with black tortoise is a negative so-called star or negative deities. But do I need to manifest with negative deities? See, deities, there's no have such thing, we call it negative or positive. It's just how you use the deities. The strength of this black tortoise deities is influencing mind reading. So you have to manifest to this black tortoise to give you the power of know how to block away those negative advice. Okay, negative advice, at the same time accept those positive advice. So you use this black tortoise in the because black tortoise is about mind control, or you are being mind controlled the other way around. So that's why you need this black tortoise in a way to give you this so-called a strong mindset to block away all the negative aspect. So this is how you use for this month. Okay. Next, when we talk about the northeast, northeast actually, in one glance again, also a very good month. Okay, a very good sector. But there's this small little issue, okay, over here. It's talking about, again, it's talking about money, talking about business. So you can see that the money and the business in this month will be very good. You have a very good so-called the investment. You're very ambitious. However, with this skyhorse and this tiger level star 7, okay, or level 7, so it means that everything will be very so-called what do you call it, aggressive, too aggressive. So you have to go slow in this month. At the same time, this box in northeast we are talking is like a mountain. So whatever the goal here, it has to be long term. It cannot be short term. Okay. So if anything, the business idea that come to you or business that come to you, you have to plan for long term. You cannot look in the short term. Because this energy will try to make you feel everything, or do it quick and fast. However, if you make this decision of quick and fast, you will face big problems in this month. Let me call you an example. Like there's this business, okay, in Singapore. There's a F&B business, okay. This F&B business actually, when it started off, is doing very well. Okay, it's doing very well. This F&B. In a sense, every day we see long queue, people buying. Okay, long queue. So the owner started to actually branch out, open a few more branches, okay, straight away, without considering what are the uh, problems behind. So the issues over here is he's too aggressive and to actually expanding too fast. In the end, 6 months later, he has to close down some of the branches because right now the demand is no longer there. You see, this is Singapore, okay? Or this how Singapore, I don't know, I'm not sure whether it's happened in US. In Singapore, whenever a new store open, F&B, you're always attracted long queue. And you can queue for hours, okay? But after a while, the thing just die off. And then probably the business will not be that good, okay? So you have to judge and look carefully, planning for long term rather than to go short term and then open too many stores one shot. Because this tiger is people will have this so-called the aggressiveness. Yeah. So be very careful on doing any business strategy. Never overextending what you can do. Never. So then what can you do? What can this white tiger help you? We can manifest the white tiger, okay, or to give you the so-called the stamina. Because white tiger is about stamina. Give you the stamina, okay, to to go long run. Because you mentioned this is a long-term success. It's not a short-term. So you have this stamina to give you a long run into whatever the thing that you want to do. So you use white tiger to manifest to give the stamina. Okay, let's next. Okay, we're coming to the East Palace. Right, East Palace. Okay, East Palace is a very, I would say, a problematic palace. Okay, but no, don't worry. Okay, everything always has a solution. Even though it's a very problematic palace because we have these destructors and the harm door. So whenever that the destructor comes in, means that everything is very destructive. Very destructive. Right. At the same time, you see this water, the two water. This water is like ocean, like ocean. So imagine, let's imagine a boat or a ship going to sail through a storm in the ocean, right? What will happen if the boat and or the ship is built with so-called all the or well equipped, okay, with all the so-called or proper, there's no it's functioning well, probably can sail through the storm. But no matter how, we cannot beat the so-called the nature. Or the storm in the seas is too rough. It can actually make the boat, no matter how, subside. Right. So with this analogy, means that whatever thing that you do, or it could be out of the blue being blown up, okay, being blown up during this period of time. It means that you may actually attract some conflicts or create some issue, okay, and being blow up, the whole thing being blow up. So you have to be very careful during this month of what the thing you're dealing with. Okay, you have to so-called slow down, think about it, or think of what would happen and what will go wrong, so that you can handle it well. So don't let the thing blow up by itself. Okay, rather you should actually tell the people what is going on, because this is the part whereby we have this relationship. So what you can do using this relationship deity, you what you can do is that you manifest to the deity, relationship deity, manifest to give you the so-called the harmonious or amicable relationship, that people will listen to you on you by when you are telling them what is going to be so-called exposed, what is going to be exposed. So during this storm, you have to handle it well. You have to build trust. The people can actually be with you to guide you along or help you along to or break sail away from this storm. So this is though it's a very tough month, friend not, make good use of the relationship that you can have, that you can build, to sail through. Okay, next, southeast. Southeast and east are very similar. Okay, are very similar. But for east, just now what I'm mentioning is about big issue that going to surface or being to explode. But southeast is something that things being hiding for too long. It's just like you're sweeping, every time you're keep on sweeping whatever problems under the carpet, until one day the carpet becomes so big that people trip over, or people trip over from the carpet and found out these are all things hiding below. You see, so this is different from the east, whereby it's something that's going to become very big and then big issue. Rather, this is all the small little things actually accumulating, or all the small little mistake that you have made and then being covered up for too long. So it's a time for you to actually open up, okay? Because there's this moon. Moon is about hiding too much things. This is about hiding. So there are too much hiding in this thing, this part, whereby with this scene is talking about those negative parts. So that's why this is a good time for you to, okay, open up, okay, share with people what are the things actually, even though they're small little things that is actually happening, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I could you one example like how am I going to say this? Example like, let's say a friend, okay, that you actually you trusted, you trusted, that you want them to actually keep secrets, but somehow to them they feel that keeping these secrets is so-called not right. But if you're going to tell people about your secrets, you will break your relationship, break your trust. So this is a difficult time. Okay, difficult time when dealing with all these small little things that actually hiding under the carpet. So it's a good time for you to tell people, okay, or to share with them what are all these small little people and gain support from them. So you can use a great moon, okay, ask great moon to give you the wisdom on how to actually break this thing or break this news to the people that actually you trusted, and you can actually get their so-called advice to how to handle all these things. Right? So great boon is a very good deity for this wisdom. The wisdom for you to know when to talk to the people that and build the trust. To have this wisdom to know what to say and what to tell them about the things that you've been hiding so far. So this is how we can use the great moon. And last but not least, we come to the last sector, which is the south sector. Okay, south sector. Again, when we one glance, we look at these south sectors, everything looks good. Everything looks good. There's one small little problem in this south sector, that is the surging snake. This is a part whereby the some information has been hiding. Okay, you see they are just so far what I mentioned, all are quite related, about the same thing. Some vital information has been actually being uncovered. It just like let's say for example, um, I mean normally when we watch movies, we talk about movies. When we watch movies, sometimes we have uh, uh, moving on police and or police or the government bodies and the gangsters right now. So the police and the gangsters, okay, both are in opposite. But sometimes what we can see that the police will actually place some people in the gangster to steal some vital information. Likewise, when we see the movie, the gangster may have put somebody in the police to uh, to have some so-called news or information of what is going to happen, right? So
Work like spying
again,
and a
the most important thing is this way. For person under the gangster, which is actually a police undercover, okay, this person has a built very good, strong, so-called the relationship with the gangster. But in the end, actually, he's going to betray them, he's going to betray them somehow because he's originally he's the policeman. So he have to stop all this crime. But again, one way he will actually break the bonds with the gangster. So people will take him as the betrayer or betrayer. So it's a double side or double-edged watch, double-edged sword. That it can be either one. So why I'm saying all these things, it means in the month of this August, people with Destiny Palace in the south, you might be in the situation whereby in between. You do not know actually which side you be in. Whether should you expose yourself and then endanger life, breaking the trust with somebody you have built, but you know whatever thing that you're going to expose is for the greater good. So it really depends whether should you do this or should you don't, right? So what can you do in this month? Using the surging snake. Okay, surging snake is about sensing the so-called the energy, sensing the environment, sensing the so-called the right or wrong. Use surging snake to give you the senses to tell you that what is right and what is wrong. Then you make your own call, whether should you or not expose or break the trust. So it doesn't have to leave it to you to decide. So this is for the month of August for the South sector. Right. I think I've covered all the 8 sectors, but bear in mind, no matter what, negative or positive, this is a month, okay? This is a month with a full in chart. You have to so-called re-strategize your plan. Checkpoint. Check where you are right now. Whether are you on track or off track? And are you meeting the so-called your goal correctly, or you are actually totally out from the way you want to go? So it's a good point to check yourself right now and then make a correct judgment call. Right, back to you, Gagan.
Thank you so much, William. I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I think
perfect.
just now there's intermittent disruption from your side.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Perfect. Thank you so much for walking us through the energy of the 8 sectors for the month of August, and also giving us solutions as to which deity to tap into to seek guidance, advice, resources, and foresight to really make the right decisions if your destiny palace is in alignment with whatever direction that William walked through. So, William, thank you so much for doing that. One of the things that I also noticed was a similar pattern in all the 8 boxes. Yes, we want to talk about what challenges could surface, what issues could come out this month, because if we don't talk about those, how would we then either counteract them or overcome them? Because we don't want these challenges and the negative energies to take us down. If it does take us down, we should have the resources and the guidance to rise up again and get to the place where we need to. And I love the fact that we are actually in that midpoint, starting July. You need to look at your, the 6 months, 2025. This is the midpoint based upon Chinese metaphysics. We don't follow the Gregorian calendar of like January to December. Our calendar is different, and we go from February to the next year, January. So for us, August is that midpoint, and having the Fuyin chart is a great energy signal for all of us to be still, to be calm, to reflect. Like, I love how you said, William, ta-da, we made it, or ta-da, oops, that was amazing, because that's really what people do. People want to create their goals and resolutions in January every year, and then by a month later, they've forgotten about it. I think the way we work using Chinese metaphysics energy is we are on top of our game, at least we hope we are, or at least we try to, on a monthly basis. And I love the fact that how every month's energy and the alignments can help us elevate our success and take us to the next level. So you can go from month to month to month planning, or you could look at quarters and build your success over the year. I often talk about the energy of the one word that we kind of talk about at the beginning of the year. And for this year, and I've been doing this since 2016, I'll meditate and I'll pick and I'll work with Qimen in the month of December when it's my birthday. And we're trying to go through that holiday season, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, I want to do that. I do my meditations and I try to come up with my energy word, which is one word for the year, which is a very soulful word, because we are trying to end the year and we're trying to kickstart the next year with that energy, that what is it that we want to accomplish in the whole year. So my one word for this year has been leverage. And William is witness to every milestone I have gone after or accomplished has the foundational energy blueprint of the word leverage. And I will talk more about it, how I've used Qimen and other Chinese metaphysics modalities to manifest my abundance and have the leverage accomplished in another session. But moving forward, I want to shift some gears here. And William has amazing information to talk about where we can use Qimen, but it is not generic information like we are talking about today, where we give you the blueprint of the month, but we are not customizing it to our needs. So William is going to walk you through something amazing today, which is all and everything to do with how can you use every day of every month to your advantage. Do you think that would change the trajectory of your life, your relationships, career, or even finances? Let's talk about investments, because I have very strong investor stars on my chart that I slowly started to embrace that power about 3 years ago. And yes, I love Chinese metaphysics, and yes, I'm certified in it, and yes, I do personal consultations, and yes, I do everything else. But at the core of what I do is leveraging my time, money, resources as an investor, whether that is in business or whether that's in investments or whether that is anywhere else. I love the fact that I'm able to tap into the energy on a daily basis. And the energy details are coming from William. Even though I'm certified and trained, I want to use my in-house expert to give me guidance that, okay, can you make it easier for me? Just tell me what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes you are so busy running different aspects of your life, kids, household, employees, businesses, clients, team members, agents, so many different components that if you have the blessings of a mentor, a nobleman, and a partner like William, why would I not raise my hands and say, William, help me out here? I want my own personalized calendar to use the energy of every day so that I can manifest my desires, my goals. And I started the personalized Qimen Tong shoe, that is William's baby, his brainchild, his forte. He showed me what he could do, and he started that with me personally to have me experience the power of what he was talking about in April. And I kid you not, what we have done, what I have been able to accomplish using his knowledge and wisdom and blessings with Qimen personalized Tangshu has changed the trajectory of my financial freedom. That this month I'm hitting my financial freedom number in dividend payouts and in passive income. I'm not saying that I've not worked my ass off. I'm not saying that I haven't had 20 to 23-hour days consecutively for the 90 days, but it was an amazing ride because of what Qimen could do for me, because I have a Tongshu calendar that is personalized to me, created by our in-house team, and the energy and the wisdom and the expertise come from William. I can manifest every day based upon my goals and what I want to accomplish. And where I'm going to take the next month, like August and September, you will be surprised, but your jaw will drop what we are doing here using Qimen. And I'm not the only one who does that. William does it for himself too. He's been busy in July. The reason why we didn't have a live stream, because we both have businesses, we both do different stuff. I do virtual trainings and live streams all over the world. He travels all over the world. So I'm tapping into the same energy through technology. He's tapping into the same energy through his travels. And the agencies that we are both connected to, they have certain requirements that we have to follow as business owners. So the way we work with Qimen can create success for you too. So William, I want you to shift gears and just talk a little bit about and share the useful days, or what is the personalized Tangshu. If you have any slides to show or you want me to show, you tell me, because I want you to give a little sneak peek of what it is so that we can talk about our program where our audiences, our tribe, our members can actually subscribe to a personal calendar with a monthly subscription. So we want to take them through that component a little bit. So back to you, William.
Thank you, Gagan. Yes, I do have some extra thing to share with you guys. Because you see, as I say, this is the month that we take a pause, look at where are you right now, and then what to do next. But at times you might feel lost, that how to find this so-called the ideas or energy to move forward. Where can I get this so-called extra or information? I'm going to share with you, there's 3 very powerful days in the Tongshu, 3 very powerful days in the Tongshu that you can use to guide you along. Right. So, because so Gagan said the calendar we created, it's actually involve a lot of Qimen formation. Apart from that, I also added in other information like using 八字, which is the 3 very important days that we can make use of. It's a whole day. It's not just the particular hours, right? But these 3 particular days is actually we have already shared before in the previous, I couldn't remember which live stream sessions. You can go and relook. I'm just going to briefly bring you through what are the 3 days that you actually can make full use and how to find these 3 days in the calendar. Right. The first one is called the nobleman. See, everybody, based on your 八字 chart, you will have a nobleman day. Or the nobleman, we call it animal sign. You see, every day there's the animal sign. Even every month there's an animal sign. Remember this month, we're talking about this coming month, August, is the monkey month, right? Monkey month. There's a monkey day, you know. So if it happen to be your nobleman is monkey, so every monkey day is your nobleman day. You can make full use of this nobleman day to do things. What can you do with this nobleman day? Attract mentors into life. The troubles will be diluted with others' help, or even forthcoming supports in times of needs. So during this nobleman day, somehow you will get people to help you because it's about nobleman, right? About nobleman. That's why apparently, you see, you look for myself. Based on my day master, I have 2 nobleman days. My 2 nobleman days are monkey days and rat days. Okay, monkey days and rat days. As to say that there are 12 animals. So every 12 days, you will see 1 monkey days and 1 rat days. And it will repeat every 12 days. So if these monkey days or rat days come on, let's say tomorrow is a monkey day example. Let's say tomorrow is my chance to attract mentors or get help from people. If I'm lost, what to do? So this is very important. The next important days is called intelligent days. Somehow, sometimes we might be lost of what to do, and then where to learn things, how to get some information that we might think that why I'm so stupid, But it's not really that you're stupid, in fact. It's just that you will feel like, why I didn't know all these things? Why? There's these intelligent days. When these intelligent days, they tie to the animal sign again, right? Or on the particular day, somehow you will have a very good so-called learning capabilities. Or you become very artistic, or literally prowess, or even you actually inclined towards social and fine arts. So that during these days you somehow you suddenly become very intelligent. It's not that, it's just that somehow on the day you happen to become more wise or more knowledgeable somehow, and you learn things faster. So this is an important day. If you know which day is your intelligent day, wouldn't it be good that actually you know that you plan whatever that you want to learn on the day? See, the third one is called skyhorse day. Skyhorse day. Skyhorse is a moving wealth star. Everybody is talking about is wealth, right? So this moving wealth star, this skyhorse day will actually lead you to some wealth accumulation, or earnings from traveling, or doing so-called, they call it online platforms. Online platform like live stream, like Gagan mentioned, she want to do live stream, she want to do a lot of Zoom meetings. So all these are online, okay? And somehow these online Zoom meetings, actually, it can create a lot of money or earnings. So you will know which day is your skyhorse day, that you can actually make full use of this day to bring in your wealth, or even for traveling. I mean, like I also mentioned, actually, I've been traveling a lot. Yeah. So this year, I happen to have this skyhorse in the whole year. So that's why tends to travel more than last year, in a way. So if I know that this year I have a skyhorse in my chart, that I will plan well with my traveling, and then go to the places that I can learn something, or acquire wealth, or somehow, or get some career progression. So you can plan according to using these 3 important days, right? The nobleman day, the intelligent day, and the skyhorse day. Right? So where to find these days in your chart? Okay, where to find? But I created this personal Tong with Gagan's help, and her team, to create this beautiful so-called the workbook. And then within the workbook, okay, we have this chart. Okay, we have this full month chart, the full month. Okay, I'm just cut out part of it to show you. This is one of the page in this workbook. You can see August 2025 for this particular person. Over here, you can see there's this thing called intelligent. Let's ignore the 6 combo, 3 harmony. You put aside. We look at there's intelligence, there's a sky horse, and there's a nobleman. Of course, there's a peach blossom. Peach blossom is very straightforward. That's why I don't want to explain too much. It's very straightforward. It means that that day somehow you'll be very easy, become very attractive. Somehow people are attracted to you. That's it. Okay. So if you want to attract people, then this is a peach blossom day that you can make use of. So how to see whether that they have this energy? Look at here. Okay, you will say skyhorse SH. We will have this nobleman NOB. Skyhorse intelligent. That means on the coming of 7th of August, to this particular person, you has a nobleman star, skyhorse star, and intelligent star at one go on the same day. How nice will it be, right? So you can
You
see
know,
that means this guy who have a plan something very important on today and this day, to do whatever you want. Okay.
William, I want to add here somewhere. I was having a discussion. I think somebody reached out to me a couple of months ago, and they have a large team, and they saw one of our sessions. And, without further investigation or research or understanding, they just reached out and said, "Hey, I would love for you to do a private uh, session and a training and introduce what you do to my team. I have a big network. And if we could use what you teach to create more success within my team, that would be great." And I said, absolutely. So I sent one of our live streams to them to review. I'm pretty sure they did not review. And then when I asked them, hey, when would you like to do the session? I think it was just their bad day. So they reacted and saying, and I'll quote the comment that, oh, there are so many manifestation gurus on internet, so we want to make sure that you know what you're talking about. I'm like, interesting. That's so I kind of knew that there was a projection going on, and I also knew that they had not done their homework because we are not fortune tellers.
Okay.
We have a science to our strategies, and the modalities that we learn and teach and talk about are science based. They are not fortune telling tarot card reading styles. And I'm not saying that tarot card is not good. Every modality has its own system to follow and understanding to go through. And you don't wake up one day saying that you're a manifestation guru. We talk about real life experience here. And the work that William and I do, we have helped people and businesses and organizations and large team. William, how many agents do you have or you have mentored in your lifetime? Do you have a count?
Wow.
I know that's off the
I don't
topic
know.
question. Thought I would ask.
I lost.
Yes, but you've been an agency owner for like over 3 decades.
Yes.
In industry, you've had numerous of, and you started learning, you're Chinese by ethnicity. You speak multiple languages. You've been a part of, just like how I was born and brought up in India, I've been part of the Indian metaphysical modalities by default, whether I wanted to learn or not. I chose to follow Chinese metaphysics more because I was already exposed. So Chinese metaphysics attracted me a little bit more. And I think the concept is when you are ready, the right time, the right people, the right platform, right? If
Yes.
you are ready for something and the universe brings the right mentors and the noblemen and the teachers in front of you, and you say, yes, I accept, then that's where you go. A lot of people have asked me, Gagan, you're Indian by birth, why did you not take astrology? I do Vedic astrology a little bit, but I don't talk much about it because I think that is just inside me. I get attracted to it. I've learned a little bit, but I'm not a certified Vedic astrologer. I went Chinese metaphysics because there was this internal soul attraction to create solutions, but I needed a verified uh, modality where I can see the numbers don't lie. The calculations mean something exactly, and it's a 6,000-year-old modality. It takes decades to even get close to understanding what it is. Forget about having a mastery. So a lot of it has to do with your own chart and activating the energies on your chart, because sometimes those energies and the stars are dormant. So we're talking about intelligent star, nobleman star, peach blossom, skyhorse, and I love the fact that we are in a snake year, right? And snake is my skyhorse.
Ah,
So in this month, we already planned last year what is it that I would like to do and accomplish. More Zooms, more trainings, more live streams. And we started actually last year because we were also on the onset of period 9, which has the snake energy very, very strongly. So if you really don't understand it, having that, like, a preconceived notion about manifestation and creating results using Chinese metaphysics, we will break those barriers for you if you're ready to run with us. I mean, because there is this energy available for you, for all of us, because we're interconnected. We are 6 degrees of separation from whether you're sitting in Singapore or Yerevan or United States or India or Australia. It doesn't matter. All you need is the time, technology trends, and the right people to work with. So just like how you're looking at this chart, a fortune teller cannot give you this information. A regular YouTuber cannot give you this information. You have to go to a specialized, it's like, if you have a health issue, you can go to a general doctor, or if you were diagnosed with something like unique, then you have to seek the expert advice, right? So if you have a special condition or a problem or a specific goal, you have to find the right people to guide you, to mentor you, and to be there. Now, for the nobleman, just like you, I've got the rat and the monkey. So I'm excited about the monkey month. Like, a lot of people will say, oh, it's a ghost month and you do this. And yes, we do have that come in as well. But a lot of it has to do with your own perception also, right? If your energy is more positive, and I can say if you have an 80-20 split where 80% you're more optimistic and positive, and 20 is like, sometimes you have bad days, I think you have a win-win ratio right there. But if you can elevate and take advantage of these green dates, like this chart on the screen, that somebody on, like, tomorrow or even today, August 1st, this person has it has three harmony, right? 3 harmony and 6 combo today, but tomorrow it's even better for them not to use these 2 days or the next week and not create success for themselves and not being able to have clarity and preparation and plan to really master. Like, if you have 6 to 8 to 10 days out of 30 that you can take advantage for, can you imagine the compounding effect on that? That's what we talk about. We don't give you a mantra to chant 24/7 and then turn on a music and then go into meditation. I mean, that's powerful too, but it will take you 5 years to learn meditation. 5 years of regular practice to learn meditation, to have an impact on yourself, your internal environment that can change the external environment. And the formula to that is whatever your age is, 1 minute per year. So if I'm 52 years old, I'm supposed to technically meditate for 52 minutes consecutively. Then I can see the impact. But if I can supercharge my meditation and manifestation using Qimen, I can do it in 5 minutes.
yes, totally agree with Gagan. Yes, you see, as what Gagan mentioned, everybody want improvement, but how much improvement is enough, or how much improvement you want to reach? If every day on the special days, example on the 7th of August, that this day can improve just only 1%, just only 1%. But there will be many, many nobleman days. Because every 12 days, it will just repeat. That's to say that every year, 1 year, 365 days, minimum there are about 20 to 30 nobleman days, 20 to 30 skyhorse days, and so on. So if every such day can improve 1%, you are improving more than 20% or even 50% in the whole year. You just need to improve 1% a day, right? But if this every day is a good day, then you improve 365 days, 365%. This is how it works. We don't ask for improvement straight away from 0 to become 20%. Okay, we go by 1% at a time. Now that's how we do it. Then you will see the result over the years, or over the months rather. Okay, so this is the calendar that we have usually created, very personalized to your chart. And if you like it, you can look into it. Right, back to you, Gagan.
All right, so let me share my screen, and I want to take you to the next slide. Did it stop? Okay. All right. So if you are enjoying today's session, and I think my network is a little slow, or it got right. So William, if you want to move the slide, yes, let's. You can move your slides. That'll be great. I think mine is a little stuck. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So again, we are wanting you to. Okay, William, that's not your slide. I think it went
This
back.
is my slide. This is my.
Okay. Is it showing?
Yes, it is showing. Yes, it is showing.
Okay. I think it's not showing on my side, right? But yes, okay. I would love for people to okay. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. I think it's Mercury retrograde, a little bit heavier this year, this session for me. I've had network issues, I've had computer issues, I've had phone issues, but we are going to plug through our Qimen manifestation, and you have no idea how many times I have to call my deities to say, get this fixed right now. So thank you so much, William. So for those of you who are watching us, I would love for you to subscribe and like and share our sessions with your tribe, with your people. Come hang out with us and see what can we do to help you, guide you through. Again, this is our Telegram channel. We have a good group here. People do ask some questions, and we do jump in to answer those questions. So please log in and scan this QR code and be a part of our group. Soon we will start doing our live streams in a Zoom session, and I would love for you to be a part of our Telegram group so that we can invite you to share the fact that you can be a part of our free Zoom meetings and webinars so that you can have a two-way communication with us. Right now, through the live streams, it has been a one-way channel. And before we started the live stream, William and I were talking about that, hey, we would love for people to come into the Zoom meetings and then ask their questions live, that we can help them solve their problems. So the next thing I want to talk about is the annual subscription and the monthly subscription for the personalized Tong shoe. So the personalized Qimen Tong shoe that we just gave you a sneak peek of, and I gave you my testimonial that what it has done for me since April. I think April, half a month of April is what I did the manifestations. And literally like a month later, starting May 16th is when I started attracting the nobleman and the opportunities, and the game shifted. And I have not stopped. I might have missed a few days here and there with my manifestations based upon my personal calendar. I invite you to, if you are ready to manifest your abundance and take it to the next level, no matter what you're working on, you can unlock the power of Qimen, personalized Tong shoe, and start making confident, aligned, and clear decisions every month. The subscription is $37 per month. You get access to your personalized workbook through Abundance Manifestation Academy that we operate and run. And I'm very proud of that work. And there's a lot of hard work that goes into this. The whole team actually creates this when William shares his knowledge, and it is personalized to you. So now this can be best days for you to look into your career, your relationships, your health, your investments, whatever your goals are. You also will get a 90-minute, not, you will not, but I will tell you, if you do a 90-minute one-on-one coaching session with William, it costs you $275. And I highly encourage you to book a session to see if you are in alignment with your energies or your goals. Like, this is a mid mark, right? If you are going to go in that direction, you want a consultation, you're more than welcome to come. But if you subscribe to the annual subscription for the personalized calendar, you get that consultation free. And William has done a few of those consultations, and the members who have taken advantage of the annual subscription are raving from the experience and the knowledge and the understanding that they've received. So if you want to scan the QR code here and you're ready to unlock your personal abundance, you will get a 1-hour coaching session with him as a part of the annual package. And you can manifest more wealth, more love, more health, and success month after month after month. Now, we don't create the whole year and give it to you. This is released on a monthly basis so that you can stay on task and on target with your goals. But you get one coaching session with him, which is a value of $275 so that you can actually create your success and also talk to William that, hey, my focus is this. And he can actually create a little bit more personalized aspect for you. So that is all for today. I would love for you to take advantage of what William has shared and create success like I'm creating with Qimen and with William's wisdom. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you, William, for sharing your experience and knowledge with Qimen. And this is one of the most favorite and most powerful product that we have launched in 2025. So thank you, William, for your hard work. And you do this like on a rotation. Every 15 days, you are doing the rotation for the clients. And it is accurate and is very, very empowering. Until next time, this is Gagan Sarkaria signing off. Thank you so much for watching us. Thank you for giving us your valuable time. We will do the Zoom session starting next time. Thank you so much. See you guys later. Have a great weekend and